What's good, everybody? This is your boy Jagging off the Go to Jags YouTube. 904 to Bowl City, Duval. We in the fucking building yet again. And hello and welcome to A Cut Above the Rest, the show where we discuss who's making the team and our favorite positions. Today, we're talking tight end. Man, I don't even know where to start with this one, guys. I'll be honest with you. Basically, anybody that has had an opinion on this has said that, really has had a very negative opinion about it, basically saying that this position group sucks ass. Pro Football Focus has said this position group sucks ass. NFL analysts and beat writers have said this position group sucks ass. Most Jaguars fans say that this group sucks ass. And I'll be completely honest, I agree with them. This position group does indeed suck ass. The Jacksonville Jaguars were a 1-15 team last year, right? Literally every single position in the offseason got better or stayed the same. Even something like offensive line got better in terms of depth because it's the same starters, but they drafted Walker Little. And then even something like linebacker or inside linebacker, when you know Miles Jack and Joe Schobert, they're going to hold it down and, be the starters. But, we got Dylan Moses now, who will probably be very good for depth purposes. This is the only position, in my opinion, that got worse. It got worse. We had Tyler Eifert last year, and yeah, the numbers were down. And like I said in the receiver video, you can only attribute people's numbers going down so much because half of the year Jake Luton and Mike Glennon were the fucking quarterbacks. Even Gardner Minshew at times was injured and had an off year. So, it's just fucked. I know Tyler Eifert's numbers were down, but, I couldn't really justify cutting him when you weren't going to do anything. We cut him, we traded Josh Oliver. It's like, okay, we're about to do something here. And it's like they did nothing. They signed fucking Chris Manhertz, who is 29 years old, I think been in the league 7 years and has a total of 12 catches. 12. Get fucked. And James O'Shaughnessy, I like him. I'd say he's your tight end too, you're good money. But him as a tight end one, I just don't know. I don't know if he can do that, carry that load and stay healthy all year. And then, of course, the anomaly known as fucking Tim Tebow, I'm not expecting too much. I think he's going to basically have his own roster spot. He'll be like a tight end 3 or tight end 4. But they're basically going to use him in the Taysom Hill type role for gadget plays and shit like that. And that's if he even makes the team. Because from what I've heard lately, it's not looking good for that to happen. And then, they drafted Luke Farrell, which really fucking pissed me off. Because, you had Brevin Jordan sitting right there, and I'd feel a lot better about this position group with Brevin Jordan there, because this is a guy who was being mocked as early as the second round, and then you could have drafted him 3 rounds over. I'm not saying he was a first round pick on him because that would be stupid, but fuck, you could have got him. You could have got him the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, or even 5th round, and you could have justified the pick. Shit, he went 2 or 3 picks after the Jaguars took Farrell. I don't get it. Why not get him? That would have been a steal in the 5th round, and then I would have felt better about this. And then, you got those 4, and then, what the hell is it? Tyler Davis and Ben Elfson. Who gives a fuck? And Ben Elfson, wasn't that fucking guy who shouldn't have really been on the field in the first place and fumbled the ball in, the Minnesota game, who I wanted to jump through the fucking screen and stab? God, it's just fucked. You had opportunities to fix the shit. And, I like Walker Little and I like Tyson Campbell, but shit, I think I'd have rather used that pick on Pat Freiermuth, the tight end from Penn State who went to the Steelers a couple picks later, because, I think that would have been... I think if we had got him, we would have been straight. And he fits, I think the tight end coach is was from Penn State, where he went to college. So that would have been a perfect match, and, you know, I think we would have been fine. I'd have been okay with that. But it's like, you don't go after Jonnu Smith. You don't go after Hunter Henry. You're not trying to trade for fucking Zach Ertz or, what the hell is it? David Njoku or, Hayden Hurst. It's like, what are we doing here? I mean, fuck it. At least at this point on a bare minimum deal, I'd at least kick the tires on fucking Trey Burton just to see if you can get something out of him. I mean, just, I don't know. I got no faith in this. I honestly got no faith in this at all. But I do think it's clear cut. Like, O'Shaughnessy, Chris Manhertz, and Luke Farrell, they'll probably be the three on the 53-man roster. Tim Tebow, he might find a spot on there if they want to keep 4 tight ends. And, you know, I think for all intents and purposes, Ben Elfson and Tyler Davis will probably be on the practice squad unless one of them, like, pulls magic out of their ass in training camp and somehow becomes TE1. Like, they are saying that for Luke Farrell, that he has potential to be, but, like, I mean, like I said, I really don't fucking see it. Like, I hope, like, I, of all people, really hope I am wrong about this one. This is one thing where, like, I really hope I'm wrong about all of this, but just, I don't know, dude. Like, it's honestly not looking good, that position. I mean, granted, saying that it's not a position that's really going to make or break the Jaguars, but I think a good pass-catching tight end would be good for Trevor Lawrence. Because, like I said, they did a good job with the receivers. They did a good job improving the running back depth, you know, with Travis Etienne catching passes out of the backfield. But, like, I just think, it's like, I'm not expecting us to fucking go, like, pull some blockbuster trade for, like, Travis Kelce or George Kittle or Dalen Waller or some type of shit like that. But, I mean, fuck, just give him a competent starter that you know is going to get the job done. Like, I'd have been okay with bringing Tyler Eifert back and, you know, leaving it alone. Like, I'd have been a little disappointed, but, like, but that at least would have been acceptable. This, I don't know. But, I don't know. Maybe I'm really missing something. Some of you in the comments let me know. Oh, another thing. If he, like, honestly, I think if he puts on, like, 15 or 20 more pounds and his blocking is acceptable, I think Colin Johnson would be better suited to play tight end than wide receiver, because we're deeper at receiver. And, you know, Colin Johnson, like I said, if his blocking's acceptable and, he maybe puts on 15 more pounds, like, he's got the size to be a good tight end, and, you know, his athletic ability is good, so, like, I mean, fuck, why not give that a shot? But, I don't know, other than that, I just really don't have much faith with anybody at this position. I really don't, but I don't know. Like I said, hopefully one of these dudes proves me wrong, but we'll see. But anyways, that's it, that's all, people. This has been your boy Jagging Off. Go Jags. Do what till I die. Go!